So hello everybody. You're watching the Triple T Trader channel, and this is our second video on the guide around the IQ option platform. So today I will tell you about the assets on the platform. We will go through what are the most popular ones, and surely you will not miss out on the tournaments. What I think is the most interesting aspect of the IQ option. And if you're wondering why we have chosen IQ option for trading and recommend it to all the newbies, please watch our first video guide. It also covers how to close deals, top up your deposit, and withdraw funds. The link is, to this video is right here. So in order to support our creativity in the making, and I mean our channel, please follow the link in the description. Register for free on the platform and dive into the world of trading. So, what kind of assets are there on IQ option? In fact, there are so many of them that I am sure each one of you will find something that suits you, right? Suits you perfectly, in fact. So for the start, we have options, the options. There are two types, binary and digital. Right? Most of you, as I believe, are familiar, with the first ones. That currency pairs, stocks, and raw materials. Some are unavailable because the exchange is closed now. If, for example, a currency is traded 24/7, some shares are only available for trading on working days and hours. Here's the list, the profits are shown to, as in how much you could earn from the asset. Right. Up next, the digital options. Practically, they are the same as the regular ones. However, you are the one to set up a price range in which the deal will be held. In the ordinary options, this price range is fixed and is correlated to the cost of the asset at that moment. And of course, we have classic Forex right here, cryptocurrencies and so on. By the way, we have had the topic of types of assets covered in our previous videos, where we have figured out which ones are more suitable for beginners. I will also attach a link in the description, so do not hesitate to catch up on the material. So here we also have two very useful buttons. The first is for notifications. You could adjust it the way you want it, like it could signal when an asset has reached a particular price you set up. Here's how you do it, you see? And the other button is a watch list. Roughly speaking, you can add any asset you want to the list, so don't have to look for it over and over again. It's gonna be right there. They will also be shown in this tab here. It's a very useful thing. I use it all the time myself, in fact, because I just don't want to waste my time when trading when it comes to a matter of seconds. I think my time is priceless. So here we go. Right, the other thing I want to tell you about, and what you could do, is add assets to this panel right here on top. It will allow you to switch and operate between them real fast. And here in the corner, you will find this super cool and handy thing. Right, let me explain. So in a normal state, here you see the graphic shows, the price for only, one asset. But if you press this, you have the choice of how many assets you want to be reflected on the graph and in what order. It could be two. This is how it would look like. Or let's make it three like this. So you could watch various assets, make deals on them, right? As I told you, a lifesaver. Now, last but not least, let's see how this menu on the left works. We have portfolio here, where all the deals made at the moment are shown, and in fact they are doubled right here at the bottom. You're following, right? Okay, so next we have the history of the deals, where you get all the info on the deals, what asset, how much has been earned, and so on. And if you press on a deal, it will draw a window with all sorts of useful information. This way you could follow where a deal was open and closed, how the price changed, and so much more. So you see an extremely useful resource for analysis, I would say. Up next, we have the chats. You could consult with the assistants and support, or follow some bots you find interesting, and here are the list of leaders. Actually, I have to be honest, I've never looked it up before. I wonder how often do I make the list? Gotta monitor that later. Wow. So here's the tab with the news, and I find it pretty useful too. All of the most important world events are here, being published. Of course, those that affect the world of trading and finance. What else? For example, experts state that the euro-dollar collab, that's what I prefer to call it, might be traded at the range of 1.0390 to 1.0560, meaning that overall you can easily make a deal in a time frame of 1 week to a month based on this prognosis. Okay, moving on. Here are some mini tutorials for the platform, by the way, which are really cool to be used by beginners, learning all you need to know about how it works. Good content. And here in the More tab, you get notifications and tournaments, and this is like the coolest thing, I believe. Let me show you why. Here's the list of open tournaments, number of participants, cost of taking a part. Here only $4. Wow, and the possible earning. If you open this, you will see the list of current leaders. A great opportunity to compete and get your blood flowing a little faster, test yourself, and of course make some money out of it. So the tournaments are being held all the time, a few at the same time. So once you get some experience and skills, go ahead, try it. I assure it's something you can enjoy. So, that would be it for today. Next time we will go ahead and work with the graphs and instruments. Sign up for the channel not to miss out on it. This was Tori. See ya.